Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at a drum rug by a company called Kaces. That's spelled with a K, so K-A-C-E-S. Their product is called the Drummer's Crash Pad. As you can see, it's actually pretty compact once it's all folded up, and it comes in this little travel bag with a little handle and everything, so it's actually pretty convenient. When you take it out of the case and you lay it out flat, it looks like this. It's about 5.5 feet wide by 4.5 feet in length. What's a couple nice features on this is that the corners have this little extra weighted bit, and that helps it to lay flat so that the corners don't start to roll up on you. The material on the bottom, it won't slide so easy. I will say that if you are putting this down on a hardwood floor, you might want to throw another rug underneath this because the material is fairly thin, which is of course how they manage to make it so when it folds up it fits so conveniently in this little bag. So it is a good rug to kind of throw on top of something else. Now I have used this on bare floors before. When you're using it on a bare floor, you might find that the rug may shift around a little bit on you, which is unfortunate, but that's just kind of the way it is because it is such a thin rug. That said, I usually have so much weight on my rug because of my rack. It usually holds things in place pretty well. The really nice feature about this rug is right up here at the front. So this is I think it's a little piece of wood that they put in here, and it's meant to stop the bass drum from sliding forward, and I have to say it works perfectly. I've never had any issues with my bass drum ever sliding around on me ever since I started using this. I've always had bass drum with the spikes on the legs and attached to a pedal, and the pedal has Velcro on it and the pedals have spikes, and none of that was ever good enough to keep my bass drum from sliding around until I got this particular rug, and I haven't had any issues from all the various iterations of this rug I've had. I do say that I've gone through a few iterations of it because eventually the rug does break down a little bit. For the most part, it holds up pretty well. I can be pretty rough with it when I'm folding it up. If I take it off stage, I can just toss it over off to the side. I don't have any issues with it tearing or anything like that. The one downside is that, the material does work well with Velcro. Over the course of a good year or so, the material starts to kind of just break down. It starts to kind of basically get ripped off. Now they're not too expensive. I think if you go on like Amazon or something like that, you can pick them up for $60 a piece. One last kind of pro tip, if you've never used a kind of a specialty rug or anything, you'll kind of see I do have some duct tape laid out here. The two big squares are where the posts go for my drum rack. I just kind of center them right there. I got two other little pieces of duct tape at the end near the bass drum stopper, and that's just to show me where the spikes on the legs are supposed to go. And then on the left side, I have a couple other pieces of duct tape, and that's just to tell me where the left pedal and the hi-hat stand needs to go. So do you have a favorite drum rug, and what is it that you like about it? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.